Well, hello there. Welcome back to Grandma Ray Don't Play, and I'm Rachel. Okay, I have an old recipe with a new twist just for you guys, okay? Alright, so we're going to make spicy spaghetti. Spicy spaghetti with Texas toast. And we're going to do that on the stove, of course. Alright, so join me. I want to show you how to cut down your starch intake so that you may be considering losing a little weight. This will help you out. So this is an important lesson. So join me, would you? Thumbs up, share the video, subscribe. Thumbs up. Thank you. Okay, I have the water boiling already for the pasta, and already have olive oil inside of it. I wanted to show you this today. When I have meat in the refrigerator waiting on me to cook it, I store it this way. So I get some ice and put it in a baggie, and I put the ice in the bottom of the bowl like so, and then I put the meat in a baggie on top of the ice. Okay? And then I cover it with a cover, which I just put that in the sink. I cover it with a cover, and I put it all the way to the back, the bottom shelf of the refrigerator, all the way to the back. In the back, you're going to see like some holes so that I guess the air and circulation can go through between that bottom shelf and the drawers underneath. I put it right over those holes there. And guess what? The ice will stay like this for 2 days, and you can see that. Let me take it out and show you. You still have ice. After 2 days, you'll have to change it and put more ice. Okay? So that's how you can keep your meat fresh until you're ready to cook it. Okay? Alright, I thought I would tell you that. That'll at least give you a couple of days. Alright, so let me start off with putting the pasta in the pan. So we're going to be using half of a pound of thin spaghetti and half of a pound of a whole wheat spaghetti. Okay, so the two together we're going to be using, and the reason why I'm doing it that way is to cut down on the amount of starch intake. You know, if you cut down on the amount of starch intake, it can help you with your weight loss if that's something you're interested in. Also, you know, wheat pasta is really good for you. Okay, so let me do that. Okay, I have here half of the pound of wheat pasta. And let me turn your attention to the pot so that you can see me. Oh, I should have did that in the beginning. Okay, here we go. Better. Okay, I put it in. And then we're going to do half of the thin spaghetti, which is a white pasta. And I picked the thin spaghetti because the wheat pasta is really thin. So that will help with the cooking time. Oh, I need a little more of this. Okay. I think I have my half now. Yep, that'll work. And I just break it in half and I put it in. Okay, so in a few minutes I'll stir that around so that they don't stick to each other. Of course, when you add the olive oil in the pot as I did, it helps. I'll set it down like that. Okay, so while that's getting started, let's turn the fire on here with the frying pan. And I'm going to add some olive oil, just a little. And then I'm going to add I have about 1 1/4 cups of onions. And let me make sure you can see that. Okay, now we can see both better. Okay, I want to stir up the pasta. Okay, great. Alright, now I'm going to add the onions. And I have 1/2 of a green pepper. So that was 1 1/4 cups of onions and 1/2 of a green pepper cut up. Add some more oil on top of the peppers and onions. Okay, I'm going to give this about 3 minutes and then I'll bring you back. Thanks. Okay, so I just tasted the pasta. It's not quite done yet. And peppers and onions is cooking along just fine. So I want to now add, now that the peppers and onions have cooked for about 3 minutes, I want to add the ground beef. So I want to show you the price I paid for the ground beef. This is 1/2 of the package, okay? So I paid $4.92 for a package of ground beef. I cut it in half, so this portion here is 1/2 of that package. So in essence, if you divide that in half, I paid $2.46 for this amount of ground beef. $2.46. You know, beef is very expensive. And so we are going to cut back because the prices are ridiculous. Alright, so now I'm going to add the ground beef. Let me wash my hands. Added olive oil. Now I want to add my crushed red peppers. So I have these crushed red peppers that I had in my garden. So you can put as much as you like in yours, because you know how hot you like yours. Okay, that's about how much I'm going to put. So I put three pinches, 1, 2, 3 with my hand, okay? Which is probably equal to maybe a teaspoon, somewhere around there. Okay, I gotta get my pasta out now. Let me do that and I'll come right back. Okay, so now that we have our hot peppers in with the ground beef, peppers and onions, let's start adding our seasonings. Garlic paste. A 1/2 tablespoon of garlic paste. I have the pasta. I drained the pasta off into a colander, and I ran cold water on it. And now it's sitting in cold water cooling down so it stops the cooking time. Okay, I'm going to be using some light adobo. I'm sorry, did I show you the garlic? Make sure I show you that. Okay, I'm going to put a little adobo. Black pepper. Some ginger. And some sazon. This is sazon with no salt. This ginger I got at my grocery store for $5.99. I thought this was a good deal. Okay, let's mix that all in. Okay, while that's cooking, I have the Texas toast. It comes 6 slices in this box for $1 from the Dollar Tree. So I'm only going to cook 2 slices, and it said to put the oven on 425. So I'm going to take 2 slices out. Now you can cook all of the Texas toast if you like. That's up to you. Okay, so I'm going to put this in the oven. And I'm going to come right back with the sauce for you. Give me a second. Okay, so I have 2 cans of spaghetti sauce. This is low sodium spaghetti sauce. 2 cans. Pouring it right over the cooked ground beef. And I'm only going to use half of the 2nd can of low sodium spaghetti sauce. I think that's plenty. Okay, we're going to let that come back up to temp. And I'll check on my toast and I'll be right back. Okay, I'd like to give you the word of the day. The word of the day is options. Options. Options is a choice made by you. So you may opt to go to bed without washing the dishes. That's your choice. You may decide that marriage isn't for me. That's your choice. That all of these things are your options. You may choose to spend all your money and then don't know how you're going to make it through the week. That option is yours as well. So options is a choice, and you have to live with the consequences one way or the other of the options that you pick. Options. That's the word of the day. Okay, let me plate up for you. I already toasted the Texas toast, and I'm happy to present it to you. Give me a second. Okay, guys. Look at that. You like? So this is reduced pasta, spicy meat sauce, and garlic Texas toast. Oh, let me taste for you, please. All right. I want to get a picture. Wait, I want to get a picture. Okay, I want to see if I can get in the picture. It's hot. Okay. Let me taste. Okay, I'm gonna taste. Oh, that's good, and it's spicy. The back of my throat is letting me know it's spicy. I love it though, I love it. And by mixing the wheat pasta with the white pasta, it is really a plus because you get the same taste. You can't even tell that it's wheat pasta in there. And you can also do this with the kids and get them used to tasting products in a different way, so they won't be so picky, and if they like it now, they'll end up liking it. Yes, they will. Okay, I want to take another bite. It's so good. Texas toast. $1 at the Dollar Tree for 6 slices. Now that's worth it. Okay, another way to eat your pasta and meat sauce. I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye. Thumbs up.